Whoa, another big stack this time. That's what you must be thinking, right? So I have some changes for 2025. So if you would like to hear all about it, keep it right here. Hello everybody, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas, and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. As you can see, my lineup and the stack is big again this year, but I would like to go through everything that I have here and also talk to you a bit more in detail about what each of these are and what the changes I'm making for 2025 are. So if you're interested, just keep it right here and let's go through them one by one. The setup videos for all these planners will be coming one by one as I get prepped. And if you would like to make sure you don't miss any of that, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and turn on that bell notification, which you shouldn't skip because that's a way to get notified. So on to the first one, which is the big vertical layout from the Happy Planner. This is the July 23 to June 24, so clearly it's outdated. But this is the planner I'm going to be using. I had bought it for a friend of mine, but she decided to pick a teacher layout. So this is what I have in my stash, and I thought I will just stick to this time. So let's open it and see. The front page is practically all decorated for you. So I do not have to worry about having the name page pretty, but still the other stuff will be coming because I will need to replace both, and I might just stick them together, and I will need to go ahead and redate everything. So I might do that. Let me just think about how I want to do it, but it's really a really cute planner. So that's why I thought I will just use it. And the dividers are just cute. Really fun, bright colors. And I might even just move the January to the front so that it can look better season-wise, you know. And it's nice and neutral except for the colors on the top, which I think I'm okay with. It shouldn't be too hard. So that's my catch-all. First order of business, as always, because this is like the backbone of the week, and this is where everything gets laid out. And this is just clear plastic disc, so you will see the setup videos coming one by one, so stay tuned for that. On to the next one. Again, I had in my previous video, I had a couple of weeks ago asked you a suggestion on whether I should try and do my own monthly layout. So this is the one I have been using from this year. But since I will be making my adjustments and coming to the actual, let me just try and see if I have an undated one, or yeah, I had not really filled in the details in here. So let's just do this. So this is this is a decorated one, of course, and I use some distress inks and some stickers and some April showers. So this is the monthly layout, and I usually comment I had fallen off because I'm not sure, I was sick or something. So I will be using the monthly layout. Again, I will be using it to make all the customization I need. And I will print it in the big size because I had an undated classic in my stash, but I think I will retain my big, and I will just come and have my inserts ready. And again, the setup will be coming. So this is the social media planner, the big monthly layout. I'm just rushing through this a bit because I have a few planners that I really want to focus on. On to the next planner, which is my portrait. It's definitely staying. And this is the December setup I have. I'm yet to start with this. I do have some things that have come, but I'm just waiting for the final. I just finished with the decorations, but I wanted to have a before the pen for the YouTube video, so that is why I have not started filling them in. I'm filming this in the first week of December, so things are starting to come in. So I think I will just film this right after this so that this can be up and folks can see how it looks decorated. And I got requests for a full actual plan with me and not just show you the stickers after I put them down. So that will also be coming. I will hopefully have the January setup along with the same video. So stay tuned for that. I will have the full playlists which are already on the channel. So these are all from Planny Thing, and these are the older stickers that I use, so that's why they are a bit glossy, and you can see the glare on some of the stickers. The recent ones have a matte finish, so the problem is not at all existent. So this is the portrait, which is also staying. So it ends in June of 2025. So that is why I'm just retaining this, because it's for the academic year for my son and this comes in handy. So I'm just retaining that. On to the next one from Laurel Denise, which is this horizontal one. And I will show you one of the decorated ones. And I got this in August, so I will show you August. And this is quite functional. As you can see, you have the weekly view and you also see the monthly view in one go. So that's a great way of bringing in everything in one place. And this is also something I've been using. So I will be having separate setups. Usually I come and do a couple of months in one go. In the horizontal, I usually try and do 1 month at a time so that you can see how it's done. So that is also staying. And these two, as I mentioned in the other video, will not be making a regular appearance on my channel, but this is a project planner. And this is for the creative writing that I'm focusing on, something that I would like to do for myself. So this is the project planner, and this comes in handy quite well, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm really hoping to make it work. So once in a while it might pop up in the feed, but if you would like to see a couple more sneaks, make sure you are following me on my Instagram, because I sometimes do share them on my stories, some quick ones. If I do not have time for a full post or full YouTube video, it will end up in my stories. And there are lots of inserts already in here, which can be specifically for a project name, or I'm working on certain tasks or deadlines or assignments. So these can be used for all of that. So just making sure it is all there. And this is the project planner, and this is from the Laurel Denise. You can use my code Priya10 for 10% off at Laurel Denise, and it usually can be stacked on top of sales. And this again is another simple monthly layout, and this is, I will be having a setup for this also, where I come and decorate months, hopefully hoping to do the full year, because that way this will be like a pre-plan for the whole family, because we have quite a few events happening in between our friends and family. We have a wedding in the family, we have some weddings from our friends which are also coming. So it will be nice to kind of note down everything in one place so that nobody will have conflicting calendars or appointments, because I would like to make sure we are there as a family. So this will be the planner, which hardly makes an appearance except for in the initial setup, and you might see a totally filled in end of the year video at the end of 2025. Let me see how it goes. So Yeah, as of now, I do have that in mind. So that is the next one. And now on to some serious decisions. So this again is the Moxie Life companion notebooks, which I will be coming just for setting the goals. And I do use the current inserts, which are currently in use. So you will see me do the quarterly reflections and all that, and the full year review, the quarter 4, and look back at the whole year. All of that will be coming. But this is the Moxie Life companion notebooks, and this is the full set, and this is one for each quarter. So this will last me through 2025. And this is the reflections book that came with it, where I can come and add my reflections. So this was for 2023. So I went ahead and redated this, did some minimal decorations to personalize. So this is the review. So I can go ahead and redate that as well. But for each quarter, you go through this assessment, and this is the overall year, which I will do in a couple of weeks. So you will see that towards the end of the year, and you can do a review and analysis, and then you have the reflections, and you can arrive at your 1-letter word this way, and you can even have a full overview of how the year went. So that's the goal setting system, which are also staying. On to the next one. I'm going with the Skinny Classic. So this was gifted by a very dear friend, and she had given me the July through June, so I can just move the pages around and do some redating for the second half of the year. And this is the gratitude journal that I will be using, because I like the space. There is ample space, and yet it's not too small, just like the Skinny Mini. That was the other option I was thinking of. So I'm just sticking with this, and I hope to do the gratitude journaling in here. And this, I'm not sure if this is still available, but I will link Happy Planner. You can pick them up either from the Happy Planner store or from the Amazon storefront. I will have all that in the description. And last but definitely not the least, the new guy in my lineup, I Am in Love. This is a deep wine color, I would call that. It's really, I'm not sure if the camera is even picking up the right color. It's really deep purple, more not like a, I would call this a wine. I think the color they have on their website at Hemlock and Oak is elderberry. Yeah, so I'm not an affiliate as of now. I'm hopeful I will at some point, but if you are keen, I will have the description updated as and when changes happen, because I am in love with this product. And this is, they stand for sustainability, and this is all recycled paper. So this is nice, simple, made in Canada. And it's a nice thick 120 GSM paper. So it's nice and thick. So the setup video will also be coming, and this is a horizontal. And I will just quickly show you, this is some reflection pages, and the self-reflection you can do. Identify 4 people that you respect or admire. What qualities they have that you appreciate. It's like looking back at or pointing at specific things that are important to you. So I think it's a nice way of focusing on those small things. You wake up to the best day ever tomorrow. What does it look like? Use your senses: smell, sound, taste, sight, and touch. So that's a nice way of looking at all those smaller things, right? So this is the identifying values, and you pick, yeah, you use your favorite, some activities here just to have you grounded on certain specific qualities you want. So use your favorite highlighters, markers, or pens. Select words that stand out to you. Interesting. So you do that, and then remember, you rank the top 5 values and describe why you think they're important to you. It's like certain reminders that we all need from time to time. I think it's interesting. And setting goals is something you can do. And I think, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5 goals you can set. And I think I can make this work in conjunction with the Moxie Life system. So you will see how I weave these in. Habit cultivation. So again, 3 habits you can focus on. Ideal framework for a daily setup. Yeah, write down anything important you might need to reference throughout the year, like the holidays, or I'm using this as like a backup for my full catch-all. So you will see me, I will talk to you a bit more in depth in the setup video, but stay tuned for that if you are somebody who is new to this world like me and would like to explore this venue. And this is the 2025 and 2026. I was just telling my husband when the planner came yesterday, I just looked at it. There's like, yeah, very crucial years in my family because a couple of weddings, my kids are growing up, so small changes coming in their lives. And it's like a big reminder, right? Yeah, it does tend to be overwhelming when you look at that. So this is the 2025, like important things that can happen or you can plan throughout the year. And this is Q1, Q2. It's a nice open layout and I really liked it. And those are the 4 quarters, some holidays, and then for January overview, some boundaries will you set for yourself, some intentions, some habits, the frequency you want them to be, and the rewards, the habit trackers. This is a blank slate, and this is the month at a glance. Really, really interesting. And this is the actual weekly layout. So you have the horizontal, the full week is on here, Monday through Sunday, and you have a whole blank page, and that's already dated for you. So it's like an open canvas for anything else that overflows. So this will be kind of where I think I will come and do the top 3 for each day. So that's kind of my idea. Let me see how I can incorporate it. But the one thing I did not quite like with this planner is the sharp corners. So I do have a way around that, and if you are keen on finding out how I fix that, come check out the setup video, which is coming very, very soon. There will be a separate video coming for all the journals and all the things I will be trying next year. And let me know what you think about my planner lineup and if you have any of these planners in your lineup for 2025. So all the shops and products I mentioned are down in the description if you want to check that out. And please take a moment to come follow me on Instagram. It's a lovely community we have. And also take a moment to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so that you wouldn't miss any of the future videos. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.